Hi, my name is Josh Ledgard. I'm one of the founders of KickoffLabs. You just created a campaign based on landing pages, whether that's a one-page campaign, two-page campaign, or a landing page that goes to a contest box as its status. The overview is basically the same for all these different types of campaigns. This is going to be a quick tour of the dashboard. At the top of the screen, you'll see a link back to all your campaigns, the name of your current campaign, and always a link back to it, the list of leads in your campaign, reports for your campaign, setup options that are always there for a quick link, including scoring, actions, rewards, messaging, integrations, and all the settings. Going back to the campaign dashboard, the first thing you should see is the section about the landing pages in your campaign. Click on a link and just check out the campaign as it is right after I've created it. The campaigns are active generally, and you could sign up right now and see what happens when you go to the status page. So let's just go do that right now. So I've signed up and I'm redirected to the status page for the campaign, and you can see I've got my set of actions and some rewards, all things that you might want to configure, as well as changing the look and text on this landing page. Let's go back to the campaign and get started with all that. So the first thing you'll want to do is maybe click Edit. I'm not going to give a complete tour of the designer here. There's a much longer video you can get by clicking Help and getting a complete tour of the designer. But to give you some quick tips and tricks, you can just hover over anything and change properties of that thing. I could swap out an image here if I wanted to. Just click into an item and start typing and just say, my club. Here, I could add entirely new sections to the page, so I could add a whole library of sections, or I could add individual headlines or pieces of content to the landing page if I wanted to, or delete anything that's here already. You can also edit the form that you might want to do here and change the confirmation. By default in this campaign is a two-page campaign. It goes to the status page. I could make this a one-page campaign by just changing it to show the message on the page to thank somebody for signing up. I'm going to keep it as going to the default status page for the campaign. Save the form. There's other design options on the side. Like I said, I'm not going to get into all those options here, but let's just say you're happy with your landing page and you can hit publish on the landing page. Once you've published a landing page, you can see that there's a URL we've given you when you set up your campaign here, and you can change that URL. So you could pick one off of our domain and just use a different URL there. You can also choose to use your own domain. So you can see in this case, I've got demos.kickofflabs.com set up, and you would add those domains to your account from the account screen and choose custom domains. From there, you would add your domain and follow the steps to start publishing pages to the domain. You could also choose to take this page and embed it somewhere else. So to embed this page, I would add the KickoffLabs campaign script, and then I would add this little bit of HTML here, copy and paste it wherever you want the page to appear, and the page will render and work as the campaign within that little embed box that you've created on your site. But most people publish them to their own domain. You can change the browser title, the description, the internal naming of the pages, and the page type. And let's go back to the campaign. Let's assume we're happy with our landing pages and there's other things to set up with the campaign. So I'm going to click back to this dashboard here. And the next three things we encourage you to walk through are the scoring on the campaign. So as you probably saw on the thank you page, there was a set of actions that look like this. These are campaign-wide actions that you can configure. I could move them up here. You could add a new action. We support over 70 different types of actions, and that list is always growing. You could edit the existing actions that were created for your campaign and change the number of points somebody is given. You could change the text for the call to action, and you could change, importantly, the URL. So you might not want to use the KickoffLabs Facebook page. You might want to replace this action with your own Facebook page. Or you could delete the action for the campaign and just worry about the actions that you want to focus on. Other scoring options besides actions include giving people points for sign up and points for referrals. You could award people points for making a purchase on your store. This is applicable especially if you have a Shopify store or you're selling a product. Or create custom tags to award points for something like signed up on your app or joined your club. So let's go back to the dashboard again. Next, after the scoring, we might want to add emails to the campaign. So if I was looking at the email section, we call it messaging, and you can click into here and you can see that we support broadcast emails, verification emails, reward level emails, text messaging for people signing up with phone numbers, a whole bunch of settings, including discount codes or adding your own custom email provider. But we just care about the automatic reply. In this case, it's the most popular one to turn on. We can turn on an automatic reply, change the subject, make a simple email body. We recommend personalizing it for your brand by adding a person there. And we can save the auto reply settings. And now this email will be going out as an automatic reply whenever somebody signs up for the campaign. Back to the campaign dashboard. If your campaign like this one had reward levels, or you want to add reward levels, which are, for reference, the set of things here that leads can earn for earning points or unlock as they go. In this case, free shipping, 30% off, or a free t-shirt with the next order. Let's just say I go back here. I want to add one of those things, and so I can edit this. You could edit an existing one, or we could add another one. Let's just say at level 20 points, I could unlock this reward. I could add an image for it. I could choose to send email to leads when they get it, and I could choose to be notified when I add the reward. If I add that reward, and then I go back and I look at the status page in the editor, you'll see that now my fourth reward is there. I haven't added an image, so there's no image for this fourth reward, but the fourth reward has been added and people can track their status towards this fourth reward. Let's leave this thank you page now and go back to the campaign overview. If you have any questions, don't forget to reach out to support@kickofflabs.com. We look forward to helping you set up your campaign. Thanks.